Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Joe, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick little video and showing you how I make my thumbnails. The thumbnails I make are for my YouTube videos, and if you are new to the 2013 YouTube layout, this allows you to make custom thumbnails on your videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that real quick. So the first thing you're going to need is Photoshop. It's a very expensive program, but there are other ways of getting it, which I won't disclose. You can find tons of stuff. Google it. I don't care, but I'm just not gonna say anything. Basically, once you have Photoshop, you are going to open up a new project here, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call mine Outlast Thumbnail because that's the thumbnail we're making in this video is going to be for Outlast. The width needs to be 1600 pixels, not inches, pixels. The height needs to be 900 pixels, again, not inches. The background can be whatever you want, transparent, white. I normally just use white because it's easy to work with. So now that you have your 16:9 white thumbnail kind of template here, the first thing you're going to need is either a background image or you're going to do a gradient overlay. If you're taking the gradient overlay method, all you have to do is double click on your background layer, which should be locked, hit OK, and now it's unlocked. Double click on it again and it opens up this nice little window here with a bunch of effects. Now for the gradient overlay, you're going to click on gradient overlay, and if you click here, there's a bunch of different options you can choose from on what you want to do for your gradient overlay, and this is just sort of the bar to show you like where the color stops, where the color ends, and if you double click the bar, you can actually pick your own colors. But we won't be going with the gradient overlay tool today because I have prepared a picture for us already, and it is this. So we will be using this image in our nice little thumbnail here. So first thing you're going to want to do with the image, if you're taking that route, is drag it out to match your 16:9 layout. Once you have that and it is all good to go, you can go ahead and uncheck Show Transform Controls if you don't want it in the way. I prefer to not have it in the way unless I need it. Another thing you're going to need is a logo if your picture does not come with one. This is specifically why I chose this picture, is because it does not come with a logo. I looked up an Outlast transparent logo online. You can find millions of logos for pretty much anything you want in transparent, and for transparent, it just kind of lets it be there, you know, and there's no sketchy background or anything, and it just is kind of there. So I'm kind of debating on where to put it. I think I'm going to put it in the top right. That looks like a good idea. So place that there, and see, now we have a great little logo going on there. The next thing you're going to want to do is, this is what I do sometimes, is I prefer to have a picture of myself, or some sort of picture to signify, you know, that I'm in the video. And I've gotten this one. It's me with a camcorder because, you know, in this game you're kind of holding a camcorder and getting scared and doing all this fun stuff. So what I'm going to do now is position it where I want, and I want it in the corner right there. The next thing I'm going to do is to get rid of this sketchy background. I'm going to use the pen tool, and just all you have to do is hit Alt and scroll your wheel to zoom, and all you have to do is go around your body or the outline of anything that you want to put in here that has a background, and after you're done with that, the background will magically go away. So I'll speed up this part. Alright, now ideally it is good to have good lighting in your picture, but I sort of failed with that, as you can see, so my head's going to kind of be lopsided, but you know, whatever, it happens. My head's lopsided anyway. But now what you do is you take your cursor tool down here, right click, click Make Selection, hit OK, and you have your selection. Now all you have to do is Control C and Control V, and you will have pasted yourself a new transparent layer, and you can go ahead and delete that other layer. And now, oh, see, you can't even tell. And now your, oops, didn't mean to move that. Now your layer is completely transparent and amazing because you can see I'm just kind of chilling down there. You're going to need a text. I am personally going to be using a text called True Lies because it just looks real nice. I like it. And I will post a link to that text down in the description if you so desire to use it as well. I'm just going to put Joe Plays. And we're going to need a lot bigger point font than that. So let's see how 72 looks. Still not big enough. But you know what? We can actually adjust this if we want to. So I'm going to put this up here. And now with your text, you'll notice it's black, so you can't really see it. So to fix that, I'm going to go with a gradient overlay on my text so you can kind of see it. And I'm just going to go with a white and white fade to a dark green because that's sort of the color of Outlast. So let's make it darker, like that. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And I think I'm actually going to make my white a bit kind of grayish. That's perfect. Alright, now the next thing you're going to want to add to your text ideally is a stroke because sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see in the thumbnail. So go ahead and add a stroke to your text. You can find that in the nice blending options, and just make it about 5 pixels. I mean, depending on the size, you don't really need to make it ridiculously big. And now if you click Show Transform Controls, you can drag your text out to however big you want it and leave it right there. And I'm just going to leave mine right there because that's really nice. I like that. And for my number text, because I want to obviously signify to people what number series this is. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I am going to be using a text called Crash Black. This is the text I use for most of my thumbnails. I will link that in the description as well if you desire to use it. So with this text, for some reason it does not support number signs, so if I click like 1 or something like that, it'll transform it to like Myriad Pro, whatever that is. So you have to kind of come back with it. And since this is going to be number 6, I'm just going to put number 6, and then I'm just going to put the number 6 out to the side here. And to save yourself from doing all that effects that you did on the Joe Plays text or whatever other text you did, you can go down here to where your effects or FX logo is right here on your other text. Hold Alt, click it, and drag it up to the text that you want to use. And I'm actually going to change the stroke color to white to see how that looks. Alright, that looks nice. That looks nice. I'm actually going to use that for the first one as well. So let's drag that in there. Actually, no, I'm not. I like the other one better. So let's just use the white for that, and we can kind of make it as big as we want. I don't want to make it too terribly big, just something to make people see it. And we actually have a lot of room here, and you can see Big Tubby in the background, and you can see me, and you got all your key elements of your thumbnail here. So after you're done, you can go ahead and go and use the keyboard shortcut Control-Alt-Shift-S. This will save it for the web. Make sure it is set to JPEG. That is the recommended YouTube file. And then you can go ahead and hit enter. You don't really need to do any edits on the quality or whatever. And I'm just going to call mine Outlast 6. And there you have it, guys. That is how to simply make a thumbnail. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more, give it a like. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.